So how are you guys? This is Nick and today we are going to create this hydraulic press loop video in Blender. So let's start. Delete the cube and light and go to Y view and add a cylinder and scale it. Move it in Z axis. Go to edit mode and box select the bottom vertex. Extrude it and scale it. Extrude and move it in Z axis. Ctrl R to add some edge loops. Now go to face select mode and select the middle portion and extrude it outwards. Ctrl R and add some edge loop on the top. Face EZ to move it down. EZ to move it down. And EZ to move it up and then scale it. Now it is looking nice. Now go to X-ray mode and box select the bottom part. And Shift D to duplicate it. And move it in Z axis and rotate it in 180 degree. Press P and tap to selected. Now add some more edge loop to the rod. Ctrl R and add and scroll the wheel until you can see the 6 edge loops. Now add more edge loops. Now Alt Shift and select the faces. And extrude it inwards. Now go to X-ray mode and box select it. GZ to move it in Z axis. And GS to scale it in Z axis. Follow the similar steps for all of the edge loops. Now tab out of the edit mode. Select the bottom part and tap back to edit mode. Delete all the unnecessary faces. Box select the bottom vertex in GZ to move it in Z axis. And F to fill. Ctrl R to add some more edge loops. Now face select the interleaf section and ES to scale it inwards. Box select the bottom vertex and move it in Z axis. Select the top vertex and scale it. And EZ to move it in Z axis. Tab out of the edit mode. And shade smooth both of them. Now you can see it is not looking so nice. So let's improve it. Tap back to edit mode and Shift Alt to select the edges and scale it. Do this for each of them, it will help it. face select and move it up, and face select it and EZ to move it down and scale it. Tab out of the edit mode. Now grab it and move it up. So now let's animate it. At frame 1 hit I and add a location keyframe. And at frame 15 add another location keyframe of same location. Now at frame 100 GZ to move it down, hit I and add a location keyframe. Duplicate it and move it at frame 120. And at frame 110 we'll add another keyframe and move it a bit in Z axis. What it will do, it will make it a bit jerky. Now duplicate the first keyframe and move it at frame 180. And we will make our end frame at 200. So now we can see that our animation is perfectly looping. And we can notice the jerk in the middle. Now add a UV sphere and shade smooth. And scale it and move it in Z axis. And place it accurately. Now we'll animate it. Add a shape key, basic, and add again key 1. Tap back into edit mode. And select the top point and enable proportional editing by hitting O. GZ to move it in Z axis. And select the down point and move it in Z axis upwards. You can lower the strength of proportional editing by scrolling your mouse wheel. Make the shape of UV sphere like a donut. A box select it in SZ to scale it in Z axis. See when the press is touching the ball at frame 100 and resize it accurately. And tap out of edit mode. Let's animate the ball. See that when the top part is touching the ball. At frame 73, we'll add a keyframe and we'll lower the strength of the key by 0. At frame 100, we'll increase the strength of the shape key and add a keyframe of value 1. So now you can see our ball is squeezing. Add a keyframe at 120 of same value. And at frame 180 we'll add a keyframe of value 0. Everything is perfect. Press Ctrl Alt 0 to move the camera at your desired view. Now add a cube and scale it. Tab into edit mode and delete the front and top face. Grab it and move it in Z-axis. Alt and click all the edges and Ctrl B to bevel it. Scroll the mouse and add some more edge loops. Tab out of edit mode and shade smooth. And add a subdivision modifier, value of 4. Grab the cube and move it in Z-axis and place it accurately. Our animation is ready. Let's add a light. I'm using 3-point light. Temporarily increase its strength by 100 for all 3 of them. Tap back to edit mode and face select this part and add a separate material, name it stripe and assign them. Same for all the parts. All the parts for the top press. Tab out of edit mode. We'll add a rubber material to this stripe. And enable ambient occlusion and screen space reflection. I'll place our camera somewhere here, Ctrl Alt 0 and G to move it. And now we'll place the light, 2 from front and 1 from the top. And now we'll increase the strength of the light by 1000. Now we'll add a simple material for all of them. Go to materials panel, select a PBR material of plastic and we will make it a bit black or silver. Change the S value to 0.033708 and V value to 0.375744 and H will be 5. And increase the metallic value and roughness to 0.152174. Now select the top part and tap back into edit mode. And box select the middle part of the rod and we will add a new material and name it rod and assign it And tab out to object mode. Give it also a plastic material and change its color to black. Now we'll add a material to our background, a bit orange. Yeah, that's fine. Now let's add a texture to our ball. We'll go to shading tab and add a new material. And shift A and search color ramp. And shift A again and search for noise texture. And join the face to face and color to color. Now add a color to the left side, V value to 0.665714 and S value to 0.91037 and H to 0.569157, and at the right side H value will be 0.79425 and S 0.971319 and V21, and the pose will be 0.075455 and it will be 0.290909, and surface anisotropy will be 0.375. And specular value will be 0.1 and roughness to 0. Now our material is ready. So now you can see our looping animation is ready to render. You can render it in any engine as per your choice. If you want to know how to render any animation easily, comment down below. I'll positively make a tutorial on it. Thank you for watching this video. Hope you'll like it. If you'd like to see more content I've created, check out my portfolio, link in description.